Hello and welcome back. Today I have a very new tool again, which is Notion related, and also the fourth alternative that I have for you to be able to create forms and embed them in your Notion, or even just store the data in Notion. This one is specifically forms for Notion. It's called chilipepper.io. The link to this tool is in the description below. And the best part about this one is, just like everybody else, they also allow you to create any number of forms, but obviously with restrictions on what features are for free and what are not. So let's look at pricing. You can create unlimited forms, you can get unlimited submissions in those forms, and you can connect to Notion, obviously, because otherwise there is no way for you to store the data in Notion. And the last one is there is webhook support and also email alerts when somebody submits your form. Let's quickly create a form and see how this works in the free plan. But if you look at the premium plan, they have only straight up just one option, which is up to 30 fields per form, and removing chili pepper branding, of course, which is by default embedded in the form when you use the free plan. And then also quick support if you would like any help with your forms, right? So let's quickly create a form and see how this works. I clicked on create a form. Now, okay, here we can add fields. The first one, as you can see, is the name field. The next one is leave a message. So basically it just adds default fields, and you can always click on them and edit them, right? Feedback. So this is, you can also change the toggle on if it is required or not, right? You can add a new field. Let's just do email. Email is a default field added. Great. Button text is register. And now let's say email, feedback, message, and name are our fields. You can probably drag and drop this or click on up arrow for this to move up and down. And let me quickly move myself to the other side. Yes, perfect. Now you're able to see the fields as well. So you can move the fields that you have and arrange them as per your requirement, and change the button color as well. And the preview is right here. You can see the preview. Looks very sleek, to be honest, and no jazz about dark mode or this mode, that mode. So there is name field, email, leave a message, and what do you think? So this is the placeholder text. So I'm just going to change this to, do you have any specific feedback? Let's see if it works. Yes. So the placeholder is updated. There is register, right? And now, as you can see, there are mandatory fields as well as per our specified options, right? So let's do next and see. The next button is right behind me here, if you are able to see, and I'm going to cover it again, right? So once you click on next, you will see a bunch of options. One is connect Notion. You can also connect a webhook. Webhook is a URL where you can send data to, right? For example, you have a CRM that allows you to get data through a webhook. You add that webhook here, so that when somebody submits, this platform will automatically send the data to your webhook, so that your data is captured wherever you want, right? Send to email. If you want to email the details of the submission, you can always do add email address and just add the specific email, customize the reply to email also, and then add the recipient email, multiple recipients email basically. And apart from this, there is no customization. So if you are wanting to customize the body of the email, you won't be able to do that. So I'm just going to delete this for now and connect to Notion. Before I connect to Notion, what I'm going to do is go to my Notion quickly and create a page for this specific tool, so that we can see the data separately. So this is called chilipepper.io example, and I am going to quickly add one database. And here we have 4 fields, right, if I'm not wrong. So let's do again leads. Name we already have. Then the other one that we have is email. I'll change this to email. Then we have feedback, and then we have, I guess, message as a field, right? So our fields are ready, our table is ready. Now let's go back here, connect new account. Okay, now let's do connect public integration, which allows you to basically give OAuth access directly from the Notion OAuth, which we have been doing for all the other examples that we have seen. So I am going to click select pages and move myself here. right? So here we select the appropriate page that you want to give access to. Don't give access to the whole workspace. If you have only one specific page where you want to store the data, just give access to that specific page, right? Now that this is connected, I'm just going to click on next. Now the Notion, connect a Notion table. Okay, now we need to copy the Notion table. So I am going to just do, where is copy link? Copy link to block, come back here, paste it here, and then click on save. Yes, all our table columns are here with us. Now we can just connect the fields. Now I'm linking email to email, message to message, feedback to feedback, and name to name. That's it. Now let's just do confirm and click on next and see what happens. There are errors. Please include an email address for your, obviously we did not create an account, if you noticed, on this platform specifically, right? So I'm going to do my email. So you can create forms in chilipepper.io without creating an account first. So there is no sign up process, but you will still have to create and give them your email at the end. So I'm going to click on create form and see what happens next. Once I do create form, it says your form is nearly ready. Check your email to activate your form. Cool. Let me just quickly do that and get back. So I have a activate email in my inbox, and once I click activate form, I'm guessing we should be done with the sign up process now and have our form that we can start sharing, right? So the form is ready. Now we can quickly embed this form, I'm guessing, because there is no straight up instruction here for us to use. So I'm just going to try this. If this works, you can pretty much use this URL also directly and share it on any platform, be it social channels or WhatsApp or Telegram, right? So the form works, and it's a very beautiful and sleek form. No jazz, no different background colors and all of that. So let's quickly see if this works. Again, as you can see, there are 3 rows in the database already. If I'm going to fill this and submit this, it will come as the 4th row and not inside the one that is already there. So that's something you have to notice. As you notice here, all the mandatory fields are shown and the user is prompted to submit. Make sure the data is entered. So yep, let's finish this and click on register, and our data should pop up in the table above, right? The form is submitted and our data is also here, right? So that's how you create forms for Notion using chilipepper.io, which is our 4th alternative tool. And if that is something that you've liked, drop a like to this video and consider subscribing if you haven't already, because this channel is all about building stuff without coding. And see you in the next one. Peace.